Hello there, fellow summoners. Mad Dog HT here. We're going back into our second path in 7.3.5, and this path wasn't too bad. Definitely need to be aware of the bead-like water. If you have a non-damaging debuff on them, they're going to go fully unblockable for 10 seconds. And then polka dot power, you got to basically have some kind of dot damage going on. Bleed, poison, shock, degen, whatever, an active dot, not a damage over time debuff to gain power, rise to power, knock them down. They're gonna go and get power every time they hit into your block. It's like 4 seconds after that, which isn't like the biggest node to get around, and then stun vulnerability. So you do want to stun them, but if you stun them, that is a non-damaging debuff, and then they're gonna go unblockable for 10 seconds. So a great champ on this line is Dr. Doom. So you don't have to stun via parry as long as the opponent is shocked. And for the 3 fights that I will use Doom on, including the Surfer one you can see, they will get shocked, and then you can get the passive stun and get some damage off that way. And yeah, so I'm going to try not to parry at all. I'm going to try to just get my combos in, keep pushing him to his special one, and pretty much that's it. Pretty simple fight. Doom destroys Surfer. I probably should have got into the Doom cycle. I was trying to just get a lot of passive stun heavies on, keep the stagger up, get him from getting the power cosmic buff, which prevents him from getting his other buffs. There I get tagged. But yeah, Surfer's not the most difficult fight, but getting to well, I take that back. Can't really get him into the Doom cycle, and the reason is because of polka dot power. So that's why I didn't go into the Doom cycle. You just can't do it. There's not enough power gained from the shocks to get back to a special one, I believe. After you level 3, there you can see I got a nice 12k crit on that heavy, which was pretty sweet. But yeah, Silver Surfer, he gets eaten up. Here we're getting him in the corner again, do a double backhand slap, and we're just going to keep trying to bait this guy's specials. And yeah, nothing too crazy here, but Doom works really well for the 3 cosmic fights, and then I'll show you shortly how I kind of went around the other 3 fights. I do have White Magneto on the team, so Magneto House of X, you place that pre-fight guidance. Look at that, 27k crit on that heavy. That was nice. Another 27k crit. Oof. So yeah, get some Doom slaps in there, having a lot of fun. But the passive stun from the guidance will allow you to stun, get the big damage while under the stun, and yeah, make sure that the opponent doesn't go unblockable. So there we go. We get Surfer down. No problems there. We're going to move on to the next fight, which I think is Spiderman. Yep, an OG Spiderman. And I brought Archangel for this one. I am going to apply the White Magneto Guidance pre-fight. This is going to allow either a metal or hero champ to stun passively. And that's going to allow me to bypass any unblockable from the be-like water node. And you're going to see Archangel just destroys this. I got a little RNG on there. He evaded before I could get 3 or more neurotoxins. My Archangel, I believe, is sick 120 or 140, so it's like right there where you get 3 neuros and he gets 100% ability accuracy reduction. And you can see this fight ended very, very quickly without any problems whatsoever. So AA with White Mags is great, and White Mags is key to having a better time on the boss on this lane. I'm sure there's other options around it, but I used the White Magneto Guidance pre-fight on the boss as well with Elsa Bloodstone. We'll get to that in a minute. But now we're going to go up against this Airwalker, going in with Doom. Dr. Doom is just a great counter for Airwalker in general because he cannot get armor broke, and he can put Dark Tides on you, but the Dark Tides plus the armor breaks are what combined into those passive Dark Tides, which can mess up and make you weak basically, and you can take damage. But I'm just going to be willpower healing, which is really nice. And we're just going to try to steal this guy's power as much as possible. And yeah, polka dot power is going to get us enough to kind of keep us getting to special 1. And then if we steal enough, when he has high enough bar power, we can, you know, kind of keep cycling, get some nice heavies in there. And yeah, when those crit 27k heavy, super nice. And then special 2, just dash back, watch it, and then go back in and counter. Another 27k heavy. Ooh, gotta love those big heavies. Doom slap is pretty awesome. So here we get enough to get to a bar of power. We steal some, and then we just watch those special 3s. There I did get tagged by that. It was kind of weird, but no big deal. The Dark Tide did turn passive, so I'm not getting any more willpower healing from that. That's okay, not a big deal. And we need to get to a special 1. We just get there with the polka dot power shock. Then we're just going to throw off an L2. We're going to got the incinerates on, so now we're gaining power pretty consistently. I think we're going to get back to almost back to special 1. And I tried to go in there to counter him, but he got right back to his special 1 and smacked me. But you know, we're about to finish this guy off. Doom, excellent counter, can get some power gain from the polka dot power shocks, and then if you steal enough, you can get to L2 fairly easy. Finish him off with a passive heavy stun, and we're going to move on to the 4th fight, which is another AA fight, I believe. Who's next? Oh, it's Crossbones. No, not Crossbones. We've already hit Crossbones. We're going to Longshot. So Longshot. So I'm bringing in my 5-star thing. So my 6-star thing, I'm pretty certain was in Alliance War. And, you know, I could have brought in a Human Torch, but I think he was also in War. Human Torch would work great here, but White Magneto. So I put the guidance on this fight so I can stun this dude. I don't know, Longshot, it can be quite annoying sometimes with him throwing specials. The nice thing about Thing is he's bleed immune. So if you get tagged by a special 1, no big deal. It's going to do like hardly any damage. He is nullify immune, so if you get tagged by his special 2, it's really going to do hardly any damage as well, because you will get the first incinerate on you, which probably is going to be weak enough to possibly even heal you. But any of the incinerates that would normally happen from like the nullifications from like the bad karma and stuff, those just don't happen. Because Thing is nullify immune and it's tied to the nullify. So it's pretty hard to die on this dude, even though I missed a couple parries. I have taken some damage. I'm not gaining any power, so I can't convert. So here you can see special 2, no problem. There again, I missed. I don't know what it is about Longshot, but I generally have issues with parrying him and blocking some specials. But yeah, we do end up taking a few hits here and there, but I get tagged by the special 1. I am manually converting the rock stacks into Furies because obviously I can't throw any specials. So every time like I parry him, I'll get up to like 20 rock stacks. And I get hit again. I don't know, this fight was kind of sketchy with like just being able to block and dex. I don't know. But you can see I'm already up to 41 of the passive Furies. And, you know, parry, stall out some, and then those 20 convert into another 5. So now we're up to 51. So we're getting close to being max damage. And thing was just for this one fight. And you can see, even though I've taken a ton of hits, just chip damage here and there, from getting tagged by like a dash in miss parry, or got clipped by like one part of the special one. Thing is a tank, and he takes this fight out really cleanly, not cleanly, but easily. But yeah, if I were to do this again, I probably would have just brought in my Human Torch and nuked him down with Torch. But again, he was in Alliance War. Both my 6-star thing and Torch. Those are my main two go-tos for killing off a Longshot. And yeah, the White Magneto pre-fight makes it really easy to where I can parry, because you do want to parry on this fight, at least if you're going to use Thing, because you want to be able to get rock stacks, and you don't want to trigger him to be fully unblockable the whole fight. So yeah, if you don't bring in champ, the White Magneto, or you don't have a champ that can do a passive stun, then unblockable like all the time. Which, thinking about it now, if you were to use Spiderman Morales, he would actually be a pretty interesting counter to try, where you parry, and then if he's got camo up, he should be able to miss all the unblockable hits, which would be pretty cool and fun. So here we go. We got, here you can see the Dark type passive. My block proficiency is going to be reduced. Not a big deal. Doom is a tank. We're going to go in. I tried to do an intercept or a parry or whatever on that, and it totally failed. That's right. So here you can see that I did parry. I don't have the White Magneto pre-fight on this one, but you can see like she's gonna be fully unblockable, which isn't terrible. Doom will do fine just without, he's got the shocks. I got my opportunity to get the passive stun with the heavy knockdowns, and does a ton of damage. And it's easy openings. I keep putting those staggers on, and the staggers get removed when she gets a fury. That triggers the shock. It allows me an easy opening to come in and just passive stun, heavy knock her down. Now we're all the way up to a special 3. I think I throw the special 3 here and get into a, do I get it? No, I should have thrown a special 3 and kind of gotten to the Doom cycle. For whatever I could do. I could have at least got her with some pretty big damage with the Fury up, and with the polka dot power. I don't think this kills her. No, it's not. But I'm going to go into this, and as long as you're ending with the light, if you do end up pushing her towards 3 bars, as long as you're ending with the light, you can deal with that. Medusa goes down really quick. So Doom definitely shreds the 3 cosmic fights. And now here for Yellow Jacket, I just brought in Moleman. Thought he would be an interesting champ to try. He's got access to bleed, so polka dot power is going to allow me to get some power gain, which technically I don't need too much of. But I think I'm going to get whacked here towards the beginning, and it kind of just puts me kind of in the hole with Yellow Jacket. You do have to keep in mind, like, if you don't kill this guy, oh yeah, I tried for an intercept, didn't get it. So now I'm at almost 40%. So if you don't kill this guy before his radiation charge stuff gets to 100 plus, then he will go into his meltdown mode, and he will basically do tons of damage whenever you touch each other. So like if he hits into your block, you hit into his block, you hit him, he hits you. So you definitely do not want to forget about that mechanic, because this is a pretty beefy yellow jacket. Had I do this again, maybe I would have used Nick Fury. Nick Fury would be great for this path with the bleeds. Archangel works well for this. I simply didn't bring him in because I was going to save my White Magneto pre-fight for the end or the boss fight, and so I wasn't going to be able to like parry heavy a ton, and probably you'll see I end up dying on this guy because I get stunned, and here I'm trying to bait out a parry at the right time, and we got it, but now he's fully unblockable. So that's one kind of fun thing that I do try with Yellow Jacket is if I ever do get a power sting, and when the power sting expires, if he's awakened, you'll get stunned. And so one thing that I will try to do a lot, like when I'm in an arena or whatever, I'll just try to see if I can't time it to where I can stun him right before the power sting is going to expire, and have him stunned, and then I get stunned, and hopefully Limber will shrug off the stun before he can come and back in and combo me in the face. But yeah, we ended up not dexing the end of that L2 or L1. Not a great showing at all with Moleman. But I'm just going to go in with Archangel, and I believe I'm just going to try to get some bleeds on him, get some neuros going, because once the neuros, I get 3 neuros on this dude, I can parry, and don't have to worry about the unblockable. So here you can see I'm just blocking to try to build up some poisons from the bleeds, and here we got 3 bleeds, 4 bleeds, throw a special one, we got 2 neuros, we need a couple more. Now here he's gonna get stunned, and now he's unblockable because the stun from the neuros kicked in, which is, unfortunate a little bit, but that's all right. So here we're gonna throw off another special one. He got stunned, so now he's unblockable again. That's okay. We do get kind of tagged there, but we didn't get stung. I think that's probably due to the neuros and the ability accuracy. Now we got 5-7. We could parry, not have to worry about triggering the unblockable, and he goes down. So I think AA and Doom, those two combinations work really well for the line. Throw in Torch, throw in Thing, or throw in somebody that is maybe a little bit better counter for the Longshot, and you're pretty much set. Throw White Magneto on the team. And now this is the fight that I did not play well. It's got persistent pressure, where basically she's going to go unblockable every so many seconds, and then if you have prowess up, then unstoppable timer will be less. It's got buff, synthesis, fury, and precision. So if you put a fury and precision together, I think it gives you a prowess. Let's see. Yeah, it gives you a prowess. And then evasive maneuver. So if you knock her down, she's got a 100% chance to evade. And then it's got tenacity. So my original thought was I'm going to apply the White Magneto pre-fight, because if she's got this 75% tenacity, any stuns that I'm going to put on her from parry and stuff are going to shrug off, and you don't want that. But the one thing that I didn't account for, and you're going to see it, is her evade mechanic. So here we do knock her down, and I probably should have, so I backed off. I'm trying to see if I can't land a clean heavy while she's got the evade up. So I got 5 neuros. So I'm pretty locked in here. I'm like, all right, let's go. Let's do this thing. Trying to bait her special one. Because I can cleanly and reliably dex that. But now she's got no neuros. We get 1, we get 2. She's got the evade charge on, trying to bait her special, and then right there. So I only had 2 neuros up, so ability accuracy reduction wasn't high enough to guarantee it, and I got evaded and just totally whacked. So if you get evaded by her, you're gonna get hit. So you really got to keep that in mind. And you're gonna see again, I think right here, I think I'm gonna try to get an evade off, maybe, or maybe oh, there, she went unstoppable. So when she goes unstoppable, she also is stun immune. So whether it's passive or active, she's gonna get that shrugged off. So gotta keep an eye out for that. Baiting her special, there we go. We're gonna go for a combo. I think, yeah, we hit her with a special too. You know, my Apocalypse, so I just brought him in, no synergies or anything. Just has 1 charge, so only gonna get 1 debuff at a time. Trying to bait a special. Here we go. And are we gonna get a heavy to refresh that? Yep. There we go. Now she's unstoppable. Stun immune. Trying to dex out in the corner. Not happening. And let's see if we can't get another debuff on her. Because we're in the corner. We got to get away. And then I didn't pay attention to the unstoppable timer coming up. Get whacked. So we're going to go in next champ. I think we go in with Doom. And we do some damage, and then we go back in and finish off with Magneto, which if you have a White Magneto, 1, great for the pre-fight, but also great to have the prowess. So he's got access to the prowess, which is going to make sure that that unstoppable goes away. Here we're going in with Doom. We're applying heavies to apply the stagger, and the stagger's eating up that unstoppable, which is really nice. There, Tenacity, yeah. So you do have to be careful that, like, the Tenacity, if you're not quick enough with her, that shock just goes away, and so your passive stun could fail. But yeah, we're gonna try to bait out a special. There we go. Unstoppable's gone, so Doom can work for this. I don't think he's the most ideal counter by any means. He can't deal with the evade. It'd be a longer fight, but he definitely could do it. Gotta wait out that evade charge. Now we wait out the unstoppable, and I get smacked. And I don't know, I got smacked quite a bit. Missed a lot of parries and stuff on this lane. I don't know. I'm not gonna blame the timing or anything, but I think I was just off. I think I've adjusted pretty well to, like, the parry and dex timing stuff, but this lane surely doesn't show that. So I got unstoppable up again, got the evade up. All right, here we go. Boom, hit her with a special too. I think she's gonna shrug off everything. Yep, very nice. Now, there, the unstoppable came up, took off the passive stun, and when unstoppable, she shrugged it off, killed me. So I'm like, So you really got to be aware of that. Passive stun from White Magneto Guidance definitely helps a ton to do this fight. I think White Magneto could just do this fight by himself in general because of the prowess, so you don't have to deal with the unstoppables. But you're going to see, we're going to finish her off. Just be careful with, the knockdowns. And yeah, so here we go. Baiting out the unstoppable. And yeah, if you don't knock her down, she can't evade. And it's just a normal Elsa fight. I don't know, let me know who you guys use. I'm sure there's a pretty clever counter. I just kind of went in thinking I'd be able to take her out with the White Magneto pre-fight, passive stuns on, and I just didn't play too well. So, but if there's a counter that you guys use that was great, let me know in the comments. Hopefully this helped showcase some solid options for the line in general. We got through it without any items, which is good. And yeah, I think we're going to bait out a special and try to get rid of this unstoppable in the corner. I'm just going to block a lot of that, have a lot of health left to use. And boom, now we got a prowess. Another prowess. And another one. And then I finish her off with a special 2. Or special 3. So yeah, thanks for watching, fellas. Hope this helped. And I will see you in the next one. Peace out.